so lekker om te sien hoe goed die Suid-Afrikaanse kunstenaars by die KAKA en K van die jaar. Now, if anything else, the past Cape Town International Jazz Festival has shown us the incredible talent in our country and the great interest that the international music fraternity has in our local musicians. Now, our guest artist today is young emerging jazz musician Kyle Shepherd, and he releases his brand new album today, the 5th of April, and he joins us in studio to give us a taste of South African History X, his third studio album. Kyle, welcome to the show, man. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
We actually met in the road today. Have you found parking for your car now?
Yeah, we have. Thank you.
You sure? Has everyone found parking for their cars? I'm joking about that. But so just take us through your musical journey. This is your third album. Where did everything start for you?
Well, it started at a young age for me. I studied classical music from the age of 5, and then in my teens picked up the piano and found it was quite a natural thing for me to play. And then we recorded the first album about almost 4 years ago, yeah. and as they say, the rest is history, and it's just been a great journey since then. Now,
I'm taking like some vocal lessons in jazz, but my teacher says to me the difference between classic and jazz is vast. So how did you make that transition from playing classical or learning classical music to jazz?
Well, for me, you know, at the end of the day, it's just music and expressing yourself within different genres or different forms, and so it was quite an easy transition.
Yeah, and you've had some success with your previous 2 albums, well, both of which have gotten MTN Summer nominations.
Yeah. So we hope that the third one will do the same.
Yeah. So tell me about South African. I knew that was going to happen. South African History X, very provocative title.
Mm-hmm. Well, in fact, it was inspired by a quote of Malcolm X, and when they asked him about why he chose X as a surname, and he says it's because in mathematics, X represents the unknown, and that was for him his ancestry. And so I feel that in South African history, especially for young people and for the younger generation, my generation and younger, the history still remains unknown, and some of us are dedicated to uncovering it and to knowing that history.
So essentially, that's what your album wants to do, to reveal that. And how do you do that? How do you go about painting a picture of past South Africa with music?
Yeah, well, that's the beautiful and interesting part about being a composer, because one can take ideas and images and translate it into sound, you know, and create portraits using sound. So.
Now, if I were to listen to your album, would there be a future South Africa also in there, or a present-day South Africa? Would I be able to see where we are, where we're going in your music?
Yeah, of course. I mean, myself and everyone in the band, we are active. You know, we're contemporaries in South Africa.
Yeah.
We're part of the contemporary music scene. So of course, it's whatever we're playing is looking forward into the future. So.
Very cool, man. I'm so looking forward to hearing you play your music right now. Tell me about the song that you're going to play.
Well, the first piece is called "The Sound Portrait of a Modern African Man," and it's much like a portrait in art, in visual art. We create sound portraits, as I said, and it's about us as modern Africans, and with us with our unique traditions, and also being active participants in the global village. So this is just a sound portrait of that.
Wow, beautiful stuff. Well, South Africa, the canvas is right here, and your painter, Mr. Kyle Shepherd. Take it away, sir.
Thank you very much.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.